by Marcus and Mack, voted Best Personal Injury Law Firm in the Best of Indiana County contest. Marcus and Mack, a law firm representing injured people. Michelle, good morning. You brought a guest with you today.
Yes, I did. Good morning, Todd. How are you?
Wonderful. I hope you are too.
Yes, very, very good. And I brought Rick Aimino with me today. He is actually one of my Special Olympic athletes and is also a self-advocate. And we just invited him to join the board at the Arc of Indiana County. So
Nice.
he's doing a lot of things, and he's here to help us talk about integrated competitive employment with individuals with disabilities today.
All right, Rick, good morning to you.
Good morning.
How are you?
Good.
Fabulous, fabulous. So you're going to tell us all about this thing that I can't even say what Michelle just said because that was too much for me. The sentence was just too long for that. What did you say? Integrated what?
Competitive supportive employment.
Integrated competitive supported employment. Rick,
Correct.
what is that?
I worked at Spencer's for 2 years. Spirit for 2 years. And I did Spencer's for 1 year. And I worked down at Homer City at the candy store called Wave Rider Sweet Shop.
Oh, you've been around then.
Yes.
You've been working at a lot of different.
And then I
places.
also work at Indiana County Workshop. And I also work at Steps.
Yeah.
Talk about the support that you get while working there.
I get to meet like new people. I get to try different jobs out, like cashier, putting stuff back on shelves, and all that.
You get to do all of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you've got people that will help you to understand the job and learn how to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's important, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, to have that kind of support that will let you know what it's all about.
Yeah.
And get you all involved in it.
And actually, I think if everybody had a job coach, it would all go well, but a little bit better. But I think the job coach and a service supporting him, making sure it's a right fit where he is, and then helping him through the skills through that job, and then once he is more fluent with that employment, they come back every now and then and go over the goals again and make sure that everything is going smoothly and fluently but very, very successful for Rick.
Rick, are you working right now?
I still work at Steps and ICW during the day, and then sometimes I go down to the Wave Riders to help out and scoop ice cream.
Keep yourself busy, huh?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, yeah. And scooping ice cream isn't a bad job to have, is
No, it isn't.
Yeah, I mean, you might actually have to eat, maybe make a mistake and have to eat one.
No.
They're not going to let you do that. Right?
No.
Not a bad point.
Right now. And, the thing about supportive employment, if I can just give you a little bit of a definition, it means competitive integrative employment, including customized employment or employment in an integrated work setting in which an individual with a disability, including youth, are working on a short-term basis toward competitive integrative employment. And it's individualized and customized and is formed around each individual's strengths and abilities. And what's great about the competitive employment and supportive employment is that employers will find that individuals with disabilities are some of the most loyal employees out there. They don't call in sick. They're so joyful about being able and having the opportunity to work. And so when you bring someone on that has a disability and they join that workforce, it's like having sunshine on a work day. It's the toxicity of workplace goes down. It definitely brings a different level of mood, employment, atmosphere for everybody. So during the pandemic, they actually pulled a lot of businesses through because they didn't quit. They didn't go to another position. And they were loyal during the pandemic. So,
Rick, you probably never thought you'd hear yourself described as being sunshine, huh?
Yeah.
he is sunshine, actually.
But that's pretty good. That's pretty good. And so, talk about Rick being a part of the board now for the ARC.
Yeah, so we're so excited. I think that the ARC of Indiana County, we represent individuals with disabilities. So, what that looks like, Todd, is that we also have to have representation at the top part of our organization, and that means the board. The board is my boss, and I believe a quarter of the board should be self-advocates, individuals with disabilities on the board, hearing what we're doing, being able to express an opinion about what we're doing, letting us know from their side and through their glasses, if we're on the right track.
Yeah.
And to me, that is very important. So making sure that that we're including individuals with disabilities. We had an individual unfortunately pass away suddenly in February, and that individual was supposed to be coming onto the board. So he is actually kind of an honorary member, filling in for Mikey Boston's shoes. So, we're really happy to have him on board, and he was very, very close with Mikey. So
That's terrific. That's
Yeah.
terrific. Rick, she mentioned Special Olympics. Have you done that?
This is my first year doing it.
It is?
Yes.
So when is it? It's coming up, isn't it?
It's been going on since, I don't know.
since March,
Since
and then
March.
we have our big competition in May.
Okay.
And
What's your favorite activity?
Track and field,
You're a track and field guy? Are you a sprinter or a distance runner? Or
distant runner.
Oh, yeah?
he's both. He's on a relay team called Flames. So if that says anything for it, he's very fast. One of
You're-
our fastest runners.
You're
so.
burning up the track, are you?
Yep.
Yeah. Well, that's terrific.
And then he's also participating in our employment event that the ARC is having this year. And that's the first time that we're having this type of event. And it's inviting area businesses, Todd, to come to the Hilton Garden Inn on May 30th for a breakfast with a breakfast panel. And the panel is made up of employers who are currently employing individuals with disabilities and their self-advocate employees. And then the audience will be businesses that will be potential businesses. And so we have seats available. We would love, if you are interested, to come and learn about what are the benefits of hiring an individual with a disability and what's the process. OVR will be there. Representative from Sheets will be there. Jim Struzzi will be doing the opening remarks. And then we've got Diamond Drug, Lower Borough Township Water Authority. We have Joanne Fabrics and Giant coming to be a part of the panel.
Nice.
And it's free. The event is free at the Hilton Garden Inn on the 30th.
So should folks call ahead, sign up?
They can actually go to our website, which is arcindiana.org, and there's registration on our website as well as the flyer. And so it's just registering for the event. Registration does close on May 17th. So I will be hitting the streets and trying to fill a little bit more of those seats. We probably have about 5 businesses already signed up for the event. So
arcindiana.org.
Correct.
And ARC, for those of you who don't know, is ARC.
Correct.
All right. Beautiful. All right. So I mean, it's been a while since you've been in the studio
It has
here.
been,
but,
Todd, yes.
But my goodness, it's not like you haven't been busy, huh?
We've been very busy. You know, this employment event, we had our community partner breakfast in March that had 100 people come out to it. That was a wonderful event. We had Colleen Heim from the Blair County Health Coalition come and speak about bringing this community together to be a healthier community. Our community here in Indiana County, we're ranked 50th out of 67 counties of healthiest. So we're not number 2, we're 50th. And so my goal is to help this community in any way I can, bring that health factor and that health ranking up, whether it be through health clinics or dental clinics that we do at the ARC and rounding that out.
We got no business being down there at 50, huh?
50.
We should be better.
Armstrong is 57, but yeah.
Well, beating the neighbors is also a good thing. Michelle Jordan with us from ARC, and Rick, help me with the last name
Aimino.
again. Rick Aimino is with us as well. Rick, where are you originally from?
Indiana.
You're an Indiana boy, huh?
Yep, born and raised.
Born and raised. Well, that's terrific. It's good to have you in the studio with us today.
Thank you.
Yeah, and you've got a lot of busy things going on in your life.
Yep.
Yeah. Tell you what, Michelle, you brought a good one to us.
We did, yeah. And you know, like I said, if you're not involved with an individual with a disability, you know, reach out to the ARC. We have a lot of things going on. We wear several hats, and one of the other hats is Special Olympics. So please reach out to us. We've got that big event coming up on May 18th out at Armstrong High School with 61 athletes, and it's a huge event. So even if you're coming out as a spectator to cheer on our athletes, but you know. Rick runs a 16 second 100 meter. So come out and cheer our athletes on. So They would amaze you, by the way, and bring smiles to your face.
Rick just amazed me just by telling that time. That's amazing. Nice job, Rick.
Thank you.
Are you in training right now?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you'll probably have that down to about 10 seconds pretty soon. Huh?
Yeah.
Well, terrific stuff. Rick, it's good to meet you. Thanks for coming in to tell us all about what you're doing. It sounds like you're a very busy guy. Michelle, it sounds like the Arc of Indiana is a very, very busy place right now.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah, thank you, Todd. And this summer we'll have the Spirit of Food classes again, which I'll be back in to talk to you about, as well as our dental clinics and some theater classes over the summer. So I'll be back on the air with you.
Terrific. We look forward to that. It is the voice of Indiana County. It's WCCS 101.1 FM, AM 1160, and WCCSradio.com. We're 2 minutes away from the top of the hour, 8 o'clock, or rather 9 o'clock. My goodness, this morning has gone quickly. And coming up, Fox News in just a couple of moments away from now. And then Josh is back with us in the WCCS newsroom. It's a Tuesday morning. It's 64 degrees in downtown Indiana right now.